So this is for you. It's chocolate. I've been stockpiling it because I figure if the world's gonna end, we need to be carrying chocolate with us, right? Yeah. So why don't we start by lighting the candles? So you remember last week? Last week was hope and expectation. And this week is faith and preparation. So I don't know if you remember at the end of last week, we kind of got to this point in our conversation. We were like, hey, maybe we're supposed to be part of the solution to the state of the world. So as I was thinking about preparation, that really got stuck in my head. So I went off and I asked Wit, because Wit knows everything. And if Wit doesn't know it, she knows where to find out about it. And Wit was like, yeah, totally. God's been using his people to be part of a different economy all along. She was telling me, if you go all the way back to Leviticus, 22, I think, there's this thing there. And it was okay, you have a field and you go out and you get all your crops off your field, but don't take them all. There's some around the edges. Leave those for the poor, for those who don't have. And for the foreigners that are passing through that are hungry. So yeah, God has always been look, I blessed you with the field and now you can bless others with the blessing of the fields. And it's always been about, I've blessed you so you can bless others. It's never been about, I blessed you for you. It's always been about a larger thing. The Imago Dei is supposed to be united in a lot of things, and we're supposed to be helping each other out. And so you kind of see this on through, later on it talks about olive groves, same thing. Don't take all the olives, leave some for the poor, and for the foreigners that are passing through, the people that are without. Build that into your business model. And you get all the way down to Jesus and the Sermon on the Mount. Good, so good, the Sermon on the Mount. If you really want to know what Jesus is thinking, go read the Sermon on the Mount. Anyway, he has this story about the sheep and the goats, and he's like, all right, little sheepies on that side, little goatsies on that side, sheepies. You totally were blessed, and you used your blessings to bless others. You fed the poor, you gave them clothes, and you went to go visit them. You used your time and your energy, went to go visit them in prison and when they're sick and stuff. And then that was amazing, because when you did that, you blessed me. You did that totally for me. That was totally a blessing out of your blessings, and you did that for me personally. And then he looks over at the goats and he's like, look guys, you never did any of these things. I sat here and I gave you blessings and you just held on to them. Mine, those crazy seagulls in that one movie. And he's like, no. Yeah, I don't know who you are, because if you were full of my spirit, you would have been like the sheepies over here. So God has always been about, hey, I'm gonna bless you. But out of that blessing, I wanna bless others. So maybe we need to start rethinking in this preparation phase, how we do our businesses and how we do our jobs, just how we manage our time and our resources and stuff. Because part of it is that a lot of times when we're not plugged in to the Ancient of Days, it's kind of we talked about, when we broke unity with the Ancient of Days, it was all of a sudden we were responsible for all this stuff. Our hope was in the stuff and the security that we could have and the monies and the land and the whatever. But now that we're plugged back into the Ancient of Days, that's where our hope is. Our hope is in him. Our hope is in him keeping his words and just being the Ancient of Days in our life and giving the blessings that he's promised. And he has said over and over, hey, when you bless others with your blessings, that's my debt to you, and I will pay that many times over. So we can sit here and be I only have so much, I don't have enough. And God's I'm blessing you with it. So yeah, there's what are those called? Gleanings, yeah. So the little bit that's around the edge of the field, everybody has a little bit, and maybe it's a tiny little bit. But remember, Jesus was super proud of that one little old lady who gave her last mite. He was way impressed with her. He was look at that woman's faith. Oh my gosh. She had so much faith. She had so little, but it was still her blessing to give away, and she did. So yeah, there's so much precedent there. So maybe as we're looking at our businesses, most of us don't have fields or olive groves anymore, but we all have businesses and we all have resources and we all have jobs. So we need to be asking the Holy Spirit, hey, what are my gleanings? What am I supposed to be giving to other people? My time, my resources, my money, what is it? What are the gleanings that I can give out of my blessings to bless others? And then it's an amazing thing because God will use the blessings that he gives to other people to bless you. It's a whole economy built on passing along blessings. So it completely sidesteps this crazy economy that we live in now because it's not based on that. And it's not really even based on money. It's based on the Ancient of Days and like what he can do, because he's all like, hey, you've looked under every rock, right? No way there. You can't find a way forward. He's like smiling. Big smile, right? Because like he's up there going, I'm a creator. I created everything. Dude, if there's like not a thing there now, I can create a way. And he can create a way. So yeah, like we're not talking about prosperity here. Like we're not talking about everybody being rich. In fact, like Jesus is pretty clear that the rich have a really hard time with this whole new economy thing and this whole getting into heaven and faith thing because yeah, like they put their hope in that money and that's where their security is, and not their security is like not in the Ancient of Days where it's supposed to be. And they just have a really hard time with that. So yeah, like maybe being rich isn't the blessing. I don't know. But if you do have a lot of money, that's awesome. You've been blessed to bless others, just so you know. And if you've been given a little, you've still been blessed to bless others. Like give that might. I mean, it's like a standing ovation from Jesus right there. You give that last might, right? Okay. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I've been thinking about this last week. Other, than like stockpiling chocolate, though I'm gonna have to come up with better places to hide my stashes because curiosity keeps finding them. And Whimsy, oh my goodness, that girl, like she just follows her feet and they always seem to lead straight to my chocolate. It's I don't understand it. It's supernatural ability. In fact, wait, is that her? Where is she going? Where is that girl going? Okay, this has been fun. I've enjoyed talking to you, but one of my chocolate stashes is not safe, I don't think. So I'm gonna go check on that. Enjoy your chocolate and remember to bless others out of your blessing, and I'll see you later. Bye.